If it hadn't been for a tool like this, you limb would have never made it off the ground. The angle grinder is one of the absolute key, basic, gotta have items if you're gonna be a knife maker, and even if you're gonna be a blacksmith. This guy is super, super handy. They can be extremely dangerous, but that's another video. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen my other video on that. And I've been a good boy, and the guard is on here, and even the handle is on here. So if you're a beginner, take note, but there's other videos out there on safety for these things. This video is about the 3 basic types of wheels that you're going to use for this guy and the jobs that they do. And they are all separate and very important. The first, most basic item here is known as a grinding rock. Usually these are basically a 36 grit. You can see they're about a 1/4 inch thick. This is the absolute general purpose do-all particular disc. If you're cleaning up welds, if you're shaping metal, if you're grinding a bevel, this is going to be the guy that you do it with. It's tough and it lasts. Second is going to be the infamous zip wheel. Now, if you can see, this guy is super thin. This is used for actually slicing into steel, and this is the one that hurts everybody. This particular, what happens is because it's so thin, it's great for slicing steel and for cutting steel, but the problem is somebody gets in line, this thing's spinning super, super fast. When it breaks, it comes out like ninja stars and usually ends up in somebody's eyeball like this. If you haven't seen the pictures, Google zip wheel incidents on Google. You will not be disappointed. It's quite terrifying. This is the one that gets everybody in trouble. However, the reason that everybody still uses it is because it's that handy. The third wheel that you're going to use is this guy right here. This is known as a flap disc. This is basically several flaps of sandpaper that have been glued to a wheel. This does an incredible job of smoothing out and polishing. Really put us a really nice finish on any piece of metal, and it comes in several different grits. These 3 wheels will cover the entirety of what you're going to do as a blacksmith or a bladesmith. And even though I'm 25 years in my career, this is a daily use tool. And especially because as a beginner, you're going to have to be trying to use tools to fit where you don't have the right tool for. This is going to be pretty much, for the most part, the Swiss Army knife of your arsenal. So there are your 3 basic wheel types. Keep your guards and handles on. See ya.